Hello, welcome back to more Gold Rush, the game with me, LG. Right, it is 3:43 in the morning and almost daylight, and I finished off what was in the plant, which was nearly full at the end of the last video, and we have just moved the dig up. And the wolves are out howling. What I'm going to do, our next bit of digging, which probably won't be in this video, because we're going to go to town. You're going to go to town, LG? Get a party, hang out in the bars? No, we're going to visit a blacksmith, sell our magnesite. I need to remember to take the magnesite with me still at the plant. I want to move. I'm doing such a terrible job of reversing. Whoa. No. Stop. Handbrake. There we go. So we stop that. I don't know what eject is. That the legs. Slide. Eject. Well, the root's got to be. Oh, actually. Don't look up at the back there, but that is a rise, isn't it? Let's see if I can see the leg moving. No, that does nothing. And on this side. Oh, no. I think they just came up automatically when I hitched it. Anyway, we're going to just move this over a bit. As we've moved the digger. Whoa. Whoa. Missed my turning. Drive off the cliff. I'll do. Right, that puts that down. Those legs down. Still don't know what this thing is. Not a clue. Okay, I'm going to turn it off in a sec so we're going to get town. I'm just going to see if we can position it. Worked out. I can hold the button and look at the probably about there. No. Right a bit and down. Yeah, I think that's okay. Maybe right just a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. Stop that there. So I need to go pick up this magnetite. Now we've got pretty much a full bucket magnetite, so I'm excited to see how much is in here, because I think the most we tipped in was about 35%. This bucket's 96%. So I'm hoping it's like, I don't know, 5,000–6,000 magnetite or something. We can get some upgrades done. I'm going to stop off at the factory. Good job things don't tip out of buckets in this game, isn't it? I'm going to take this out, otherwise I'm going to get confused. Right, so we did the wash up. Didn't quite make 300 ounces, 280, but there's 20% in the plant ready to run through. And I probably should turn this off. I think by the time we come back, it's going to be daylight. Oh, I've already got it switched off. Oh yeah. Lights just coming from the headlights. Okay. Fuel situation, we're not bad. We're 84% in the tanker, 96% in the generator, and we filled everything up about a day ago, in-game day ago, so that's lasting quite well. We've got a few generators that need topping up, but they're still about 70–80%. Right, so I could fast travel to the factory, but it's literally right next to us, so let's drive there. Oh, hang on. Let's take, I don't need this. And I'm going to need some room, so I think I probably best empty a few things. I mean, the planters were going to get delivered, so I don't know what I'll put in the truck, but let's just take these things out. I'll leave the jerry cans in the truck. And maybe that filter, because I'll lose that otherwise. It's small. Okay. So we'll get a little freeze or save as we change zone it up. Stick to the road. So yeah, so what we're going to do today in this video, we are going to do the magnetite, sell our gold, do upgrades to the blacksmith with what we can. And then sell our gold. It's not as much as we had last time in total ounces, so but it will be about another 300,000 ish. Right. So we've got 30 ounces, hoping for a few thousand here. It's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but what was that bucket? 92%, 93%. Not quite full. 10% of the trailer, so let's take about 10 bucket loads. Right, let's see what we get. We've got to pull the little lever. Oh yeah, baby. Not quite 6. 5,300. Quicken it. Okay. And let's go. I could drive, but I did do the travel. I need to do the travel spots at these claims, but I'll probably do it when we visit them So we're going to the blacksmith, aren't we? And I'll move the car this time just in case we want to run around, go and come back, because the car, I've not seen it drop like that before. It's just appeared on the road. Oh yeah, baby. And brake on, engine off, lights off. I was gonna try and download? I was gonna try and do a dump truck skin. I might have got one actually. We'll have to see if we can do that. Knock, knock, knock. Are you awake? This guy's works 24/7. Thankfully, right. So we could sell the magnetite. Let's just see what it would sell for. 40,000. So yeah, but don't do that. Do upgrades with it. Okay, so we did gold losses in an earlier video. We didn't have enough to do the maximum amount, which was 1,700, which I definitely want to do this time. And you can't. It's all going to go pretty quickly, isn't it? So 1,700 off 53. God, get my mass head on. Yeah, so it's going to be about 36 left or something. 35, 36. What have we got? Oh, we did cost as well. Time I'm going to leave. Gold loss reduced by 3. See, I want to do 5-2. Wow. God, this magnetite's not going to... No, well, we'll have enough to do that, but we're not going to have enough to do that. Yes, because we were losing 20%, and now we're losing 10%. And this one will go from 10% to about 2 or 3%. About 3%. 3.3%. It's... I need to do the max because otherwise we're stuck to these 20 ounce bars. So let's do that. We are highlighting on it. Okay, I'm going to come out of it because it doesn't update the total for whatever reason. Must be a bit of a bug there, but right. So we got 3.5, just under 3.6, and this one. Oh, look, we can do that. Wow. The cost I'm not too worried about. I'm going to do that actually. Well, let's just see what bars we can do with what we've got. We used to be able to do 20 ounce bars. Now we can do 80 ounce bars. Wow. Which is great because we need to do less. But if I do that upgrade, which we can do. So is it ×9 of the original or from what you're currently at? Because if it's ×9, 80, God, we can do like 700 ounces in one bar. Let's do it. That's what I want. Yeah, 17 ounces of magnetite left. Right. What am I doing? Smelt. 108. So that can't be. That's not 9 times the 80 ounces, is it? So it must be the original. And that, I was thinking about that with the price and the amount. So if the original was 20 ounces, 9 Yeah, 920s, 180. So when these figures say ×3, it's not ×3 of what you currently got, it's ×3 of what it originally was, which is poorly written, but okay, so that's good. I mean, 800 ounce bar would be a bit ridiculous, wouldn't it? So that's great. You know, yes, we're going to lose 9 ounces, which is our 10%. We'll get that next upgraded, which we need another 5,000 for, but we're only going to need to do 2 bars in the 15 minutes, and we will speed up the time to do that. So game times 12, apply. Nice. Yeah, so I think the next upgrade, again, I'm going to leave these to last, really. Times 16. So we'll probably do this one next. That's a lot, but it's ×3 of the original. So if it was, we were losing 20%, and it's not ×2 ×3. ×2. Surely it is going to be about 3 or 4%. I don't know. It's weird. It's reduced by times. It's badly written. ×2 went from 20 to 10. I don't know. It's going to be maybe 5 or something. It's going to be half a gain. Right. Well, we got 400,000. We didn't spend the balance because we were going to get those. I think that is what I'm going to get, is the planters. So we only need about another 50,000-60,000 for the planters, and then we'll have a couple 100,000 left over. So I'm thinking I might buy the digger on the dump truck. We'll see. And I can see if I can do a skin, but I've got to, I presume I've got to return the ones I've got before I can buy new ones. One minute. See how big this bar is. Shiny bar. We'll just do, so we can do, basically we haven't got to sit here and do, oh yeah, that's a big chunky bar, that. 171 ounces. So if any of you are watching the early videos and think, God, how am I going to make like 2 bajillion in gold and just sit there doing 20 ounce bars all the time? You don't need to with the upgrades. Your quality of gold smelting life is improved dramatically. And we don't even need to take these to the bank. We can just sell them from the bench. So 7 days to summer, game time. We've got plenty of time. We're playing the game in real time mode most of the time, doing stuff, which you kind of want to do if you're doing normal mode, because otherwise the rents come around quickly. I think one of the only reasons for speeding up is, you know, if you're playing normal mode, if you don't want to do stuff in the dark, but also I think the applications for crew jobs, they take quite a long time. I mean, I've only had one person show up in 4 days, so I'm hoping today, daylight hours, we'll get another applicant. Somebody wants to work for us and we can get a second one or more. Okay, And that is 100 ounces. Right, we are out of gold. See, all that work. 2 bars. Let's take truck. Actually, do I want to take the truck? Yeah, no, I'll take the truck. I know, you're going, you forgot the gold, LG, you forgot the gold. We didn't. I'm going to leave the truck here because we're going to drive into the... get my bearings, where are we? This way, bank. Cell bars. Here we go, look at that. So it's going to be about 320 odd thousand. I've got to click these things quite so frequently as either. Nice, we got 750,000. That's lovely. Until you see the price of things you need to buy. Maybe if I before dig, I don't know. I was thinking, can I get a video that's under an hour? Oops, start the engine. Because we could buy some equipment, pay for it, ship it. But I've got to swap things in and out, haven't I? So. Yeah, I think what we've also got to do is upgrade that equipment, because I want to get a dozer. So I was just going to have a look. The dump truck. I've got this. I haven't loaded anything from the workshop. Oh no, I have. A Volvo one. Let's do that. I mean, we're going to trade this thing in anyway, but just makes it look brand new and stuff. I quite liked the beat up equipment and stuff. It's pretty, I think playing with the original skins is not a problem at all. I'm wondering if you can move, like if I say move that, will it just take it out? I mean, it's got the mats and everything in it. In theory, they should drop on the floor. They did with the trailer. A lot of this stuff I'm still doing for the first time. Yeah, so I got slightly confused about. So I've rented the conveyor, but I also rented the generator. But because that's got everything plugged into it, I can't see me. So this that's the shaker. This is the de-rocker, but that's 432. So I don't think we'll be getting that because I need to spend that amount of money on the. And I can't get the gravel pumps because they're $500,000 each. But we were going to get 2 of these. Oh, there's no discount on them. Shame. So I was going to get 2 of those, which is a lot of money. $500,000. There goes all our money. So that will give us about 220,000 left. Now I do need to get both of these. I think the dozer for road making is probably what we need the most. But if 91,000, so if I buy that rather than rent it, because we're going to be using that. But I need and in theory why has he got a 3? Oh, that's what's in my basket. So 71 Oh, is that the small one? Hang on. No, that's the big one. That's quite a good price. 72,000. We could probably get one of these. Let's just see. This is 587. Let me order those. Those I'm definitely getting. So that leaves us 138. Now I need, before we do anything else, let me go back to the bank. Because we need to increase the equipment slot for the dozer. And before we can replace the other diggers, oh god, I'm going the wrong way. It's a very busy town, this. So much traffic. I need to do these machines, and these get more expensive, so it's 30,000, so... Is this per... I've got to do it per flipping plot as well. Like if I... Yeah, they don't even have it, so... God, that's going to get expensive, isn't it? And I bet they're more on the other claims. Old Arnold, right, upgrade, 30,000, so that will allow us to have 3 drivable machines. Although it doesn't count the truck, apparently. So I was thinking of, I could have bought the lease outright. We had 700. But I might do that next. The only thing is, by the time I've got that money, I'm going to be wanting to move on from this lease. Because the gold out of here is pretty crap, really. And then I don't know, you know, we need a lot. You kind of just want to jump straight to the top one to Nighthawk, but I expect the game wants you to try and do it step by step. I know most people in the leaderboards videos that I've seen go pretty much straight to the top one as soon as they can. Right, so it's only 108,000 left, but we have bought the dozer. I'll get a little bit for selling the jigs. I'm a bit worried about what's going to happen with the mats and the grills. Because I want to try and move them. And it might say you can't do it, or... How do you sell them if they're in storage? Maybe I don't want to move them because I want to sell them, and the only way to sell them is to put them on the... Oh god. Oh, I cannot. I didn't need to go to the bank to do the upgrades. You can do it on there. Oh well, never mind. He says. Let me. The thing is, even if I experiment, I'm gonna spend thousands moving this stuff back and forth as a test. Let's actually, I think I could just get in the car and do the quick travel. No, you can't. You can only do that when you're in the same claim. Okay. I don't need to take the truck right now. Let me take the mats and the grills out. We've got... I don't know how the plant... I don't know if the planter even uses them. I presume it does. But let's take them out of the units anyway, because we will probably need to keep that stuff. 5:30. Oh, I've left it on fast time. It's okay. Morning's coming. We need to save digging hours. Right, so let me... I'm just going to take all this stuff off. The buckets, unplug it so it can move. Oh, these aren't part of the... Oh, okay, you're being a numpty, LG. The mats and grates are all part of the... That's not the same unit, you numpty. Bear attacked the claim and broke the cable. Shit. We've had a bear attack. Oh no. Oh no. What are we gonna do, people? A bear. God, I know it's not this type of game. I kind of wish this game would have a random bear attacking you, and you're given a shotgun or something. Because who doesn't like shooting bears? Yeah, so all I need to do is unplug these and take the buckets out. So let's do that on the other side, so we don't need to worry about that. The mats. And it may have worked with this stuff plugged in or not, I don't know. Right, so they're coming out and being replaced by the whatchamacallits. The thing is, I wish you could just sell it from your storage. Oh look, let's go have a look at the dump truck. Oh, it looks it's a bit yellow, isn't it? You have to let me know what you think, people. There are some other skins around. There's another skin for the Tron thing, in the amber colour for the other character in the movie, but it's still the digger. It's not. They didn't do. They should have done the dump truck in them. It looks all right from the side and back. It's a bit. The cab's a bit yellow. Overpowering, but it's all right. We'll run with it for a bit. You let me know what you think, and if we've got other skins, we can try it. I kind of want the front of the truck to look like the old one, and the back of the truck to be. Anyway, it worked. That skin. Get skins for these things and everything for all your trailers and stuff. So yeah, okay. Let's go back then. Turn around 3 or 4 times so I don't realise the correct direction. Yeah. So the planter to move is 15. I need to do these first before we spend any more money. We might not have enough. Oh, what happened there? I've moved the duplex jig. See, I thought I clicked back on the planter. Right. The planter. That's £3 grand. The bulldozer. We just wasted some money. Although I did kind of want to test, because it would be nice if you could just sell this thing. The thing is, though, if I've moved it to storage and then move it back to the claim, it will probably have moved it from its location to almost in front of where we sell it, so that'll probably make it easier. I'm gonna need the, because I've probably got enough to get the digger. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to sell the Tronmobile. It's alright, we'll get another one. Yeah, they just need a sell option here, don't they, really? But I don't think there's any way to sell it from your... It seems crazy you can't sell it from your storage shed. Just want to make sure I'm not missing. Well, if anybody does know, you can sell it any other way than just manually putting it on that place in the claim, let me know, but at the moment that seems to be the only way to do it. Okay, so we need to move this back. So I spent 1,500 moving it to storage or something, and then another 1,000. But we'll see what it's done with it, because it might have moved it at least halfway, saving us some time. And then I'm tempted, well, do I want to spend the money? Now let's just check my journal. I don't think... I'm trying to think. Tier 3. So tier 4. Yeah, because we haven't got the D-Rocker, but I don't think there's anything we need to buy. I think with these new, they just have buckets. I was just thinking, they just have power, but they take more power. So it's just like for like replacement, really. And what that seems to suggest. Okay, let's head back and see what the status is. Yeah, and I think, I mean, I'm going to need to sell something to be able to pay my... I don't know what happens when you've got no money. Pay your rent. We're paying about 14,000 in daily rent. The digger's about... Right, so there's the 2 planters. There's the dozer. Let's go for that. And it has moved the... So... I'm kind of thinking it's worth the money. Well, I suppose I don't. There's 72,000 or something for this, so we've got a bit spare for the break turn. Can I move them? I don't know if the costs are different. Just using the tablet here, I think I can. It's going to cost me what, about 2,500. I really shouldn't be doing it. I'm just being lazy. Because we can move the duplex jig. So that cost me 1,000 and 1,000 back. Let's do it. Here's the storage. I'm sure there must be a way to sell it from storage, surely. Anyway, Anyway, we don't know of a way. So then we move it back to the claim. Another 1,000. And oh, don't tell me it's put it back in the same place. Mother of God! What did we spend that money for if it didn't put it? No, that's not right. It's all unplugged. What? Oh, now I feel robbed because we've spent money. Oh, you know what we've done? We've gone and moved this one back and back. Oh, that's what I did. This is 2 of them. Oh, what a waste. Right, I think we'll have to use the digger and save ourselves the money. Otherwise, we're just going to burn through our cash. Making mistakes like that. Right. Okay. Is this? No, that hasn't got anything in it. I need the 5-meter cables, which I can't remember where they are. I would fill this up, but I'm planning to change it. So this is going to save us about 3,500 rents. It might be 5,000. No, I think it's 3.5 a day. When you have a rent bill, it doesn't break it down either. You've got to kind of remember it. But so it's like 13,800 or something. My daily equipment rent. But the equipment you use all the time, it's probably worth it. So what I need to do, try to go up here. I don't think, where did I put those 5-meter cables? It's actually, the other one would have been more difficult to have got out. And we bought these for, I think they were about 30,000, 25, they weren't, so probably only going to get, we should get about almost 10,000 back for each, but I bet it's less. Okay. Let's close the bucket up. Get it where we can attach them, hopefully. That looks good to me. 5-meter cables. What did I do with them? They're here. Oh, that's alright. It's not far. Alright. Okay. Right, we'll do that one. So there. No. It's actually quite a lot of fun moving the equipment. I shouldn't have been. But for the sake of the video, we'll do one rather than both. Well, we've still got to move the other one to the cell place. Okay, I'm going to connect that to there. Only you could carry 2 things at a time. Like small things, like hoses and... What's wrong with... These can break as well. Right, where's this going? What is there? I know, it's so much fun watching me try and move stuff. Oh. Where did you jump in? Right. Can we get through? Hook that to there. Here we go. Get out of crouch mode. Okay, let's see if we've done this half decent. That was fully up. Probably the 4-meter cables would have been gonna knock everything. Oh no, I'm not the... Oh, I was thinking you can't knock... Oh, the cable's broken. And the other's broken. Oh, come on. That was ridiculous. I was thinking I won't knock the... They've gone back into place. Because if they got mats, and they should be fixed in place. Did we get bits of snap cable? That really shouldn't have snapped. It's not heavy. It wasn't. It's on at one end, wasn't it? Oops. I can't get it any higher. It's lower. I'm not going to be able to get it up the hill. I'm going to fall in the pit here. I'm thinking I might be able to drag it. I'll probably break. Yeah, LG removal services at your disposal. We take care of your equipment. We don't really. It's working. I'm only selling this thing. I now want to. I've got a strong urge to get out and look around for broken cables. I think you do. Don't know. The 4-meter cables are on the floor over here somewhere. So. This is amazing viewing. Come on, you have to like this video and make some silly comments. I want to play Benny Hill music. So. How am I going to drag this thing into here? Maybe I can take it in forwards. It will just go. It's a thing of beauty. There we go. I know you're impressed. I can tell you're impressed. I can hear you all wanting to type on your keyboards and get, oh my god. What was that? Oops. I can't. Right, I don't need to detach them. If I sell them and not the cable, it leaves it. 17,000 we get for that, so that's not too bad actually. That's a little bit. I thought we were only going to get 10. So the hose we want to sell, that we want to sell, we don't want, and it's trying to sell my, which we kind of do want to give back. Okay, because I did buy those items, so at least. Can I unhook these cables from here? No, it's still too high. I need to put the 4-meter cables, I think, for. Let me put that one there. I don't know if cables like have a life, like if these are now. Well, let's have a look. But they do actually. Everything seems to. Let me inspect the cable. No, I was going to say, because if it had a percentage, then we might as well sell them and get rid of them. But I think they're either 100% okie dokie or they break. Right, that's it. That's the 2 cables. Now I've got the 4-meter cables somewhere lying around. It's a wonderful system I have. Here we go. I've actually got a whole storage shed here, but no. Oops. So I'm not going to get this video under an hour. It's already 50 minutes. And we haven't moved any of the stuff yet. I just think a lot of people don't have a lot of time to watch. Thing is, I mean, you can always pause it and re-watch it from where you left off, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much whether they're 1 hour or 4 hours, but I think if people see 3-4 hour videos, I think it can be off-putting. People much prefer half hour, 45 minutes up to an hour, but this game's hardcore simulation, so you don't get a lot done. Especially with my waffling. Right. Oh god, he's dropped it. Will we go searching for the other cables? Is that a waste of time because there aren't any cables? I don't know. Not going to be enough money to buy the digger as well. The digger was 100,000, wasn't it? Not the digger, the contract. Not quite sure how that can be more money than the digger. Those flipping pumps in the bottom kept breaking. I wonder if they got pumps in the other one. I can't tell. Is that in the middle? Go with that. Let's see if we can. Right, so God. Like that game, follow the... I got the right one? No, not really, but it doesn't matter. Right. That can go to there. Back one. There. Okay, this is the back one, is it? Yep. I can go there. Okay. This thing cost me like nearly £5 because I moved it to storage, then I moved it back to here, and then I moved it to storage and back to here again by mistake. That's over, isn't it? Swinging around like a mad thing. Right, 17 grand back. It's about half price of what we paid. Right, I just want to have a look. So I don't know where the buckets go on this thing. Doesn't seem to have the two pump things. It's got this thing, so it probably breaks down. Let's have a little look. Fan belts. It's got a fan belt. I'm just thinking, has it got more parts that can break down? Oh god, there's a hose. It's definitely going to break down. So I was just thinking, we've got attachments there and there. And there and there. Okay. Let's get this thing out of the way. Fire it up. It needs fueling, so I think we'll take it round and break off. How nippy is it? Oh, look at it! It's a speedmobile. Does that say bad? Back at the. Actually, it's quite quick. Oh yeah, Speedy Gonzales. Roadrunner, beep beep. Oh, it's quite nice actually to drive this. Oh, I'm gonna have fun making dirt roads with this. Right. I'm gonna crush all the pipes. Oh, it does get stuck on them though. Oh no. Oh, don't tell me, come on. I can't go forward or back. Oh. I think we've actually got stuck on top of this. Oh, why do everything go wrong when I do a video? Can we go back? No. I'm absolutely stuck. Well done. Oh, this is the thing that broke. What was it that broke? It said something. We've got to fix that, whatever that is. Honestly, really? That's it. Restore. I thought, nah, it's just going to drive over it. Anyway, it's fun to drive, so. Okay, I think we're okay with the pipe, but just don't drive it off. And I thought, well, it's okay, we'll just go backwards. It's like got maroons stuck right out in the centre of the, spinning around like a coin. How silly. Right. There we go. This video's I was thinking, well, I'll get all this swat. Will I get any digging done? Certainly won't get any digging done. Right, let's fill her up, please. We're in an hour already, and I haven't got the new equipment in place yet. Okay, where do I want this? I was going to mess around down here with it and see if we could dig down, but I was surprised at how the thing is. I'm going to park it up to the right because we need the space. We've got to bring the I don't know. I'm making the right hash of this. It might be okay there because I've got to get the this thing. Right, so I think the 4 meters will be good for these as well, isn't it? They're not good enough for the big wide stuff like the fuel tanks, generators, because of the width. So really the wider these are actually quite a bit shorter, aren't they? It's like... Right, so that's the back cable. That's going to go on there. One can go there. It's the back cable. Can go there. Okay. Right, installing the first planter. Which way round does it go? I think the... Oh, that's a good point actually. It'll probably show me in the diagram on it. Let's just look at the journal. This is where the water, so that goes at the back. The engine's got the front. So, some upgrades for our plants, and we've got a dozer making some good progress. Right, as long as I get this thing is, it's going to be an angle. I don't think it's going to take it. I haven't got easy, what should I call it on? I can't even see it now. Oh, I got lucky. get lucky. Okay, that's one in. So yeah, if we can get this, excuse me, this planter in, I can then probably return the. I'll turn this digger. And then buy one. That's going to leave us about 50 grand, which will be enough for rents and stuff, so that's probably going to work out. On the bulldozer, sorry, the dump truck, we're going to have to wait. Right. Crazy how the cables just float through objects. I had you. Okay, bish bash bosh, that's all on. So I think, yeah, so we'll end this video, so we'll get this put in and then maybe sell the excavator, the Tronmobile, and then we'll quickly purchase one, put the skin back on, and that'll save us some daily rents. I mean, if these are 72,000, I mean, it's like about 2-3 weeks of game days, which is actually a long time, and that will pay for itself, saving the rent. I don't think you can damage the bucket. I'm just with those getting stuck on that thing, I'm thinking, well, the thing is, I was going to swing it in sideways, but that's going to be the wrong orientation. That's not going to work. Right, height. There we go. It doesn't have to be exact. I haven't got the easy mode turned on, which allows you to put it in any angle, but you do have to get it sort of at least 30-40 degrees on. Right, rented Tronmobile, your time is up. I'm going to get exactly the same thing. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. It's been a wonderfully rented machine. Living wild on that side. And I've forgotten that. Is it Christian Haydenson? No, who is it? He was the guy in Star Wars. It's one of those films that it's like, is it Paramount that I can't like? There's so many films, you know, you end up with Amazon and Sky and all these sort of things, but there's so many films that just never come on my TV because they're from a certain studio. And I don't know if people have found that now, no matter what you've got, you can't get like, oh, that one's the best or something, unless you own them all. You know, we don't really have unified. I don't think I need this all the way in, do I? Often I'm back here and it says you can sell them. I've got all this. No, I didn't fuel it up. Okay. Oh no. Let's just see if it will sell it. Right, we'll keep the cables, which will probably drop off. So I'm not going to get any money for it. It's rented. It's gone. Actually, put them there. I can't end the video on a sad note of ending the Tronmobile. We're going to have to get the new one before we end this video on a happy note with the new Tronmobile. Okie right, I'm gonna have to travel because I don't want to spend more money. Let's go to the shop. Right, well, I'm pretty much after this. It's cleaned me out of money. So, in the next episode, we're going to have to get back to digging and making some money. And then after this, so I've got the dump truck to get, the generator, but I'll probably do that when we move claims. The conveyor belt is rented. The shaker to the derocker, that's $500,000. This is about 100,000, the conveyor. That's a little bit cheap, 73. So that'd be like 600,000. The dump truck would be 700,000. And the derocker I know is $500,000. And the claim is 600,000. No! Right, hang on. Come on. 280. Well, I think it was about 3. I think I paid a bit more. I think that's got cheaper since the beginning of the game. This is what the Tronmobile looks like before it became the Tronmobile. Right, we should be able to put the skin on it. No, it's got to be at the claim first. Okay, we'll move it then. Right, let's check out. Big excavator. 1,500. It's only 1,500. God, that's a bargain compared to. Right, so that takes us down to 60,000. Let's try the skin now. There it is. User workshop. I keep thinking. There we go. $60,000. Yeah, it's a shame. Shame the dump truck's so much. 103,000. Well, you get 20. Sometimes you get 20% off things or whatever. So you get something off that much money. Get it. Good discount. So yeah, I don't know what the next items will be. I mean, I'm kind of thinking the claim would probably be worth it because I paid 179 ounces in the last day. I dug like four or 500,000 ounces of ground. I paid him 179. That 179,000 ounces is like 200 grand in money. So although it's 600 grand, so I think before we do the equipment, the next thing really should be the lease, because that's going to start saving me 300,000 per day if I was to mine a lot of stuff out. And then I expect I'll do the dump truck and the D-Rock and all that stuff later. Right, so let's go back. We should have the Tronmobile back. I don't want restore. I'm going to go to the signpost. Oh, there she is. Right, so when things break down on this now, I will get the reinforced hoses and whatchamacallits, because oh look, it looks kind of sad with it's all folded away. I don't know how to use it. Oh, it's so nice. This I can't tell you how nice it is to use this vehicle. It's really once you get that's a bit. It's getting it all wrong. It's just nice. Right, so this thing needs filling up. Off to the gas station. Right, so sorry the video's overrun a little bit again, but I need to actually have a little inspection of those planters, because I think we've got to put buckets somewhere and check that stuff I knocked about. I don't know if we look for it. I need to make sure I don't get stuck on this thing now. Some of the hitboxes can be a bit big. It's annoyingly right in the spot where you just want to turn your vehicle to get gas. I mean, we could move it. I might do that off camera. Come on, up the hill. Come on, baby. I feel like Karma Cat. I want to do an engine upgrade. Specialized parts. Okay. Now, don't do this at home, kids. Don't fill it up when the engine's running. Right. 80% in the fuel tank, it's fine. So the dozer's filled up, this is filled up. Dump truck needs filling up, most of them are about half, so it's fine. But right, let's just have a quick shufty. That's the word. So I think these things, I don't know quite what happened to these. They definitely seem to get knocked out of place, but they should have been fixed with them, but they're all back in. Looks fine. So let's pick up a bucket. There's one down. Okay, that chute. Okay, they got chutes either side. Okay. Good to know. I'm hoping these might make me a bit more money. And then the next tables, top of the range, 500,000 each. But yeah, it doesn't really tell you. It says they're better and stuff, so we're not quite sure. So 66 and 56 they need topping up, but they're fine. Right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, and then consider giving the video a like, and make a comment, and subscribe if you want to get notifications and be able to see all the new content I'll be bringing out on the channel. And I hope to see you back in Alaska for the next episode, where we will be doing some digging. I might do some offline. Gonna have to do several clean outs and see how the planters help us. I've actually got a full truckload here, and we've got 40% in these, so we probably need only 2.5 to 3 truckloads to get our first clean out with the planters underway. And again, these things disappear once you I mean, these have still got gold in them, but toggle that one. But otherwise, we've got that area and that area to do, and then I didn't even check over here, so plenty to dig out. It's just whether we'll be able to afford to upgrade to another lease sooner rather than later. Right, thanks very much, see you soon.